We've all been told the same lie since we were kids. If you just work harder, you'll get ahead. But have you ever looked around and noticed that the hardest working people you know, the ones pulling double shifts and burning the candle at both ends, are often the ones struggling the most? In the world of money, there is a silent, invisible ceiling that hard work alone can never break through. Today, we're going to talk about why your sweat equity has a capped ROI and the one shift you need to make to finally start winning. Think about your typical Monday morning. You wake up, you grind, you trade 8, 10, maybe 12 hours of your life for a paycheck. You're doing everything right, but at the end of the month, after the bills and the inflation tax, it feels like you're running on a treadmill that's moving just a little bit faster than you are. You try to work more hours, but there's a physical limit to how much you can do. You're exhausted, your portfolio is stagnant, and the dream feels further away than it did 5 years ago. The problem isn't your work ethic, it's your engine. Most people drift because they're trying to power a 2026 lifestyle with a 1950s mindset of manual labor. The realization hits when you look at the math. If you earn $50 an hour, you are capped by the 24 hours in a day. Even if you never slept, you have a ceiling. Wealthy people don't have more hours, they have more employees. And those employees aren't people, they are dollars. Think of it like this. Hard work is like carrying water to a village one bucket at a time. It's noble, but you'll eventually get tired. Investing is building a pipeline. It takes time to lay the pipes, and it might not feel as productive as carrying a bucket in the beginning, but once it's built, the water flows while you sleep. Consistency beats intensity. You don't need to work harder, you need your money to stop being lazy. So how do you stop being a bucket carrier and start building the pipeline? It starts with a radical shift in how you view every dollar that enters your bank account. You have to stop seeing money as a tool for consumption and start seeing it as a seed. Step 1, automate the tax. Treat your investments like a bill you owe your future self. Set a fixed amount, even if it's small, to leave your account the day you get paid. Step 2, build a core. Don't chase the moonshots. Build a simple, diversified core of index funds or assets that grow with the global economy. Step 3, ignore the noise. The world will try to sell you harder ways to invest. Real wealth building is actually quite boring. Here is where most people quit. About 3 months in, the market will dip or a guru on social media will tell you that the economy is collapsing. You'll feel the urge to work harder by checking your account every hour or panic selling to save your progress. This is the information overload trap. The temptation to time the market is just your ego trying to feel productive. In the world of finance, sometimes the most productive thing you can do is absolutely nothing. Persistence isn't about doing more, it's about refusing to be moved by the chaos. There will come a day, it might be 3 years from now or 5, where you'll open your brokerage app and notice something strange. Your portfolio grew by more in 1 month than you earned from your entire paycheck. That is the breakthrough. It's the moment the pipeline is finally connected. You realize that while you were sleeping or playing with your kids, or even having a bad day at work, your money employees were out there working 24/7 without a break. The stress starts to lift. The need to grind starts to fade. You aren't just working for money anymore, you're working because you choose to. The lesson is simple but profound. Working hard is no longer enough because labor scales linearly, but capital scales exponentially. We live in an era where the divide isn't between those who work and those who don't, it's between those who own assets and those who sell their time. You can start small, you can start today, but you must start because the treadmill is only getting faster. You don't have to be a genius to win, you just have to be patient enough to let the math do the heavy lifting for you. If this resonated with you, I want you to do one thing today. Look at your last bank statement and find just $50 that you can redirect toward your future pipeline. If you're ready to stop the grind and start the build, hit that subscribe button and join our community of smart investors. Leave a comment below with one goal you're working toward this year. I read every single one. Stay smart, stay consistent, and remember, your wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. See you in the next one.